Hi, this is Larry with Man Cave Mayhem. Tonight I kind of had a wild hair and I decided to come out in the shop and work on these two CT 125s, the Trail 125s. Got the wife's back here, or the second bike, and my bike over here. And I got some new chains that I want to install in these bikes. Now, these bikes come with standard non-O-ring type chains for two reasons. The way I understand it is because of the lack of horsepower, they put just a non-O-ring chain. It's more like what they would do on, I guess, race bikes or whatever, if they were trying to get a little more horsepower out of them. I personally don't think it makes a huge difference. Maybe it does, but I opted for a couple of X-ring chains just because it will allow for lower maintenance. From what I understand, these chains, every couple hundred miles you're adjusting the heck out of them, and there's a real issue with them wearing fast. So I got some less expensive X-ring chains. We're going to go ahead and dig into those, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put them on, and they should go pretty quick, I hope. If we have any issues with them, you're going to see it. So anyhow, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Check us out at Instagram at mancave_mayhem. Anything that's included in this video or other purchases that I made on Amazon will be in my affiliate link in the description below this video. So let's get started. We're going to unpackage these chains real quick. Of course, I got two of them because I got two bikes. We're going to do an install on both those bikes tonight, and I'll show you how I did it. I opted for a less expensive chain. It's called a niche chain. Supposedly it's 50% less friction than an O-ring chain, 2 times longer life than an O-ring chain. Rugged quad-riveted pin, expertly machined and hardened. But these were significantly less expensive than the DID chains. I mean, these were in the lower, they were under $50, so they were in the ballpark of that. A lot less expensive than some of the other chains that I priced. So I figured I'd take a risk on these, give them a try. I don't know if they're great or not, but we're going to find out. It's got the connecting link included. These particular ones are 108 link, which I think, I think the 108 link is the size of these bikes. So we're going to find out on that too. So let's get started. We'll tear into one right now just to see what it looks like. These were the lesser price. I think I got 2 of these for the price of one of the other ones. So that sounded good to me. Even if it lasts a little bit longer than the factory ones, I'm going to be happy. But it looks like it comes with, oh, it even comes with lubricating oil. Look at that. And I imagine they use that. You use that for the master link. Although it says it has a master link. Oh, here it is. It's inside the bag. So it's a gold colored chain. Yeah, it's got the master link inside, so that's awesome. So let's bust this out. I mean, I'm not a chain expert, but it looks like it's pretty decent quality. Yeah, you got the master link with the necessary X-rings and everything you need to get this thing put on the bike. So next we're going to move over to the bike and get this thing assembled. So we're going to want to locate the master link, which is this link right here, and it stands out like a sore thumb on this brand new bike, which is great. So we're going to bring the chain around. I think we're in neutral. There, now we're in neutral. We're going to bring that chain around to the master link. You see it right there. I found that a pair of needle nose pliers works pretty well to get this thing off. And if you're careful, you can do it without sending it sailing, but I won't make any guarantees. See how that clip is? We're going to try and just use these needle nose to get that off. I got a couple sizes of these needle nose just to see if I can get on this a little easier. There we go. See how that just popped off? That kind of gives you an idea what that looks like there. That's the master link little clip that holds it on. Then this rest of this should just come right off. Like I said, these are just standard chains. They don't have any O-rings or X-rings on them. So that's going to just drop this chain down like this. And we'll keep all this together because we never know. Never know, we might use this chain again someday. Run into a situation where we need an extra chain. All right, so what I've done here is I've just taken the master link for the new chain and ran it through the old chain. And we're just gonna feed it through like this. Should make it a little bit easier to feed that new chain. Let's see how it works. So we're feeding the new chain through and getting rid of the old chain. See how the old chain's piling up there? And now, as the new chain comes through, bingo. Now, we remove that link. There's the old chain. Not gonna be using that anymore. Okay, that took a little finagling, but now that that's in, those O-rings, once this is properly lubed up, you're going to put those O-rings on this side too. Well, this is technically not an O-ring chain, it's supposedly an X-ring chain. Now this is the tricky part because it's kind of hard to get these on because you got that O-ring behind it. So it's really hard. You kind of have to really press these on. So the best way I think to do it is either with a C-clamp or a pair of vice grips. And the way I found it worked for me was I take the vice grips right here and I take a nut that goes over the stud that'll actually fit over the stud, and I use that on one side, get this on as best I can, kind of clamp it down a little bit just to get it to where it settles in. Once I know that it's on pretty good, nothing crazy, just kind of seating it, the nut on this side. What you're trying to do is just kind of press that piece on there. There we go. When you're putting this O-ring on, or this clip on the master link, you want it going against, you want that hoop going against the direction of the chain. So it's technically, if there's any resistance or anything forcing it, it's going to be forcing it on instead of off. So I just wanted to make sure you guys got that direction correct. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on off camera because it's kind of a pain in the butt. But basically all I'm doing is sliding this over, clipping it on. But it's going to take both my hands, so I can't hold the camera. Let's get it on. It's a good looking chain. It looks like it's going to work. I'm going to probably, I got a little play in that chain. I may have to adjust the slack a little bit, but overall I think it's going to work out good. I'm excited for that to try this out and see how it performs with it, and you know how the maintenance will be on it. All right, that's going to about wrap it up for the chain install video for the CT125 or the Honda Hunter Cub or the Trail 125, whatever you want to call it. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Check us out at Instagram at mancave_mayhem. Make sure you check out our affiliate link. Anything that's included in this video or other videos will be in that online Amazon store. I'll have that included in the information below this video. Thanks again for watching, folks, and just remember, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem.